Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Alpha Omega and Rome. So today I realized it has been like 14 days since I last played Imperator and uploaded an episode of it, and that's actually crazy. I was so swallowed up in having fun as Turkey in Millennium Dawn that I completely forgot how time flies. So I went back here completely oblivious to what we did, and then I realized we are at war. We are so at war with Parthia. I completely forgot. So I refamiliarized myself with the situation, and I won't lie, it's not great because this is gonna be a slog. It has already been a slog. We have, I believe, agreed that what we need to do here is we need to take off this territory for ourselves, and we also want this one. So that is 35 aggressive expansion and also 35 in demand, which is way lower. Actually way higher than what our current score is, so we'll need to continue pushing. The good news is though that we have a very low bonus from the control over Parthia, which is our war goal. Unfortunately, we haven't chosen something safe and secure back here. That is a tactical error. But other than that, we are doing relatively good. What the issue was, however, is that they have huge amounts of units, mostly light infantry. But what drives us down, normally it wouldn't be an issue. I mean, normally it would be also an issue, but we have the issue of 3rd century, though I'm not entirely sure if that affects the performance of our soldiers. But we also have lack of equipment, and we had, I think, one more. No, it's just lack of equipment. All right, so we lost a little bit of morale, but we also, and that's more notable, lost army morale recovery. So many of our units are actually not recovering morale at all unless they are at unit reorganization, and even then it's not great. Yeah, even then it's actually really bad. How are you guys doing? You are recovering, right? Yes, everybody, unfortunately, from now on will have to be on morale recovery full time because it's just not working otherwise. However, we've already done that, so that is one good thing. So my strategy for now is going to be just making sure that we can eliminate the small armies while they are smaller, and make sure that we do not engage bigger armies while they're bigger. That sounds, understandable, but it is way more difficult to actually put into motion than we would think. Okay, you guys also need to reorganize, and you need to march here. You guys will stay here, reorganize, and then march here. And we'll see. Alright, so for that matter, I'm actually gonna play fairly slow now because I don't want to miss anything. Like, for example, them attacking this area. So we will be able to actually attack them here. And there are no reinforcements nearby. 9, 7, you got 8 and 7, got 10 and 1. So I think it could make sense to actually attack you guys next turn. Religious advance, alright. So let's see what we can get here. Religious advances. Major syncretism assemblies might be good. Scriba. Okay, well, that's not even a question. And yes, we do not have the watermill. Alright, that's something that we should have had. No changes, right? No changes. Okay, I guess we just did it differently this time. So Scriba gives us extra maximum research efficiency and civilization. And I'm just gonna mark for myself the watermill. Anything else here? Private codes. No, the deification is not... Okay, these ones are actually amazing, and we need to get these free. Awful Brotherhood, Regimental Standards, and Soothsayers. They are actually going to be a lifesaver for us. So these will be the next free things that we will take. Alright, so you guys are retreating, which is good, because it will allow us to actually attack you guys. It is, as was stated before, pretty much only a light infantry. So the attack here shouldn't be... Can you chase them? I know it's not exactly awesome, but... Okay, looks like you guys are not attached. You are attached. This is the level 10 guy, and I don't want that. I want you guys, but you're barely getting any morale. I'd like you guys to just leave. And if I'll see you leaving further, I'll be happy with that. Yes, they are leaving further. So that means I can do this. 11th of May and 11th of May. Yeah, they're retreating. So the Olympic Games happened. 29th of April, and we will be there on 11th of May. So that's actually pretty good, because it means that... Yep, it means that these guys... will not bother us, and you can... Okay, this is a problem. Hold on. Okay, so 141k, 8, 10, 1. So I want you guys, attachments allowed, attach, attach. Okay, so that means we can march like this. Well, you guys will actually... Hold on. So they're using shock action, and we can actually reinforce them here. So where's my level 10 guy? You have shock action, but we want something against shock action. A bottleneck. Alright, sure. That could work. It looks like we are demolishing them. Alright, we also taken this area. So let me just send you back here. Come on. We can do this, can't we? I mean, yeah, we are demolishing them. And we did not change the tactic for some reason. Alright, well... Okay, they're also reinforcing, but I think we have way too many troops to be actually in any kind of danger. So let me just see if that is a valid assessment of the situation. Okay, we will try to eliminate you guys. Come on, we have so many troops. Alright, well, the elimination here happened. Not an issue, or the assault, get it back. Come on, don't tell me they will defeat you here. That would be such a mess. Guys, I really want you guys to reorganize. You will leave on 9th of September. Alright, we'll be able to capture you there. Alright, so far nobody is reinforcing here, which is the... Okay, they're sending more reinforcements. But it's such a minor... Come on. Mine depletion. Yet another one. Well, let's keep it open at all costs. Alright, so we've eliminated one army here. Let me see how close we are now. Much closer, actually, to the goal. What if I send you there? We got 10, we got 10, 9. Okay, that stopped them from pursuing this. And yes, they keep throwing in more units as before, just endless. But we keep just destroying them. Casualties for them should be much, much higher than for us. So let's just hope that's gonna be the case. Macedonia. Sure, Sartorcatius is a good choice here. Nobody is threatening us over here. And you guys were supposed to blockade. Why are you not blockading? Oh my god, yeah. They just throw in more and more troops trying to push us. And we still keep killing more of them. But it's a matter of time before we start seeing, you know, basically donkeys in the front line. Because that's how these ones end. Come on, can we not get... Faith of the... Yeah, let's get a bonus here. Pirate lair. It has come to your attention that a pirate lair has sprung up in Caesarea. Well, let's work with the pirates. Yeah, we're down to Velites. Bad planning, instability. Well, the good news is that they're in the same situation. And we have just called the enemy here. Alright, we get about 10 times more than they, and they are resisting us. And here we go. We now have the supply trains in the front. That is great. Alright, let me see. Because this is not leading anywhere. And we are not in a situation where I can, with good conscience, agree to this. If I could get this one, at least this, that would be enough for me. No, we can't even get this. Can you like eliminate them? That's so bizarre. Yeah, we're done. Alright, let's retreat, you guys. Here. Yeah, we killed 102,000 and all 67,000. Okay, you guys have replenished your strength. Actually, forced march. Forced march. And we need to snipe you. You got 10. So you can even go. Alright, so at least we get a victory over here, which was decent. Okay, let me see, now that we... And how close are we? 60 to 63. We need just a little bit and we'll be able to take this territory, which will again be enough for us for now, because we can just keep fighting them in the future. But at this point, we just need to make sure that we are stable and strong enough to cover this. Grain. Oh, grain. Blockades are looking pretty good. Actually, let's try to get rid of you. How about you guys meet in Danae and unify there? A gift from the gods. Thank you for that gift. It is going to be most welcome. Dang it. Yeah. We organize, we organize. We organize. March and kill. Wait, there's a fort? Take it. We do not have time to jest with you. Okay, this Could be potentially a nice elimination. Oh, you get cancer. Biotics, my man. It's not great. And Star Wars victories. Legio Africa was awarded Constance. Alright. So we got this. And we can recover here. Okay, Parthia is now at low. Which means they would accept that. And not this one. We need a little bit more and we might get everything we want. Alright, let's just push for a second more. And see if we can maybe turn this into a victory, which is a little bit surprising, but I will not complain. I mean, we did eliminate way more of their troops than we lost ourselves. So technically we are winning this. It's just that they do not know in how poor of a shape we are in. So you want me to hire someone from the Claudia family when there's not a single Claudia? Obsessive. Sure. My friend. Be as obsessive as you want to. Okay, some of you don't have the reorganization, which is an issue. Oh, snap. No. And there's way too many of them. Unless you want to send someone like you guys in, it's not gonna work. And they would accept it now. They would give me all of their northern territories and this area. I will actually take it. That is a huge victory for us. And a very surprising one. I will not lie. But we already know that we will need to protect our territory like there is no tomorrow, because this is crazy. Seafia. Alright. So can I disband all of these? I can. And we are left with the legions, which are in a very bad shape. I will not lie. Okay, you guys really need this. Alright, so all of our territories have been saved, and we have managed to somehow make this into a victory. Oh, we've gained a huge amount of aggressive expansion for that, but finally, no Parthian territory in the regions of Dacia, or Dacia, depending on how you want to pronounce that. And we really are left with just you as my enemy. Which is a little bit sad, but I'm still okay with it. So we'll just need to go ahead. And Parthia is huge. They will not leave us alone, nor will the Seleucids or the Ptolemaics. So constant fighting is gonna come. Aggressive expansion minus 176. And we even tried to improve relations with them, and it did not work. Not gonna pretend like it did. Alright, so third legion will be stationed here. First legion will be stationed here. Legio Contestania. We have a place for you. With an abundance of food. I don't think so, to be quite honest. We could potentially put you here, but that would require us to get military access, and we will not get that. You have a huge amount of food over here though. So it could be said that maybe this area could be your new home. Okay, Regio Macedonia, you will go to, of course, Macedonia, where you belong. Regio Magna Graecia. You were stationed somewhere like here. Yes, here. So that's your Africa. Was it here? No. Where was that? Here? I was just looking at a city here with a level 2 fort. Where the hell was that? Here. Okay, so that's definitely another place. That's a new place we just gained. But I'll take it. That is actually a pretty interesting place to station our troops. So Regio Africa, go here. Magna Graecia is going. Let's send Magna Graecia actually. Well, where could we send Magna Graecia? Potentially here, because I want to have everyone stationed in the east now. There is no danger coming from the west. And we have allies there in case something like that happens. So let me just station you here. Yes. And Supine Gaul, you're going here. Alright, now the food situation. Province of Sofana. That's just an impact of armies. This, however, is not an impact of armies. Okay, Karga needs grain. Needs it now. And it would do well if we actually could get more here, but I do not believe that's gonna be the case. So hopefully the grain is gonna help. You, that's also an impact of armies marching. Alright, do we have any more issues? Because I believe that there will be more provinces with scarce or no food. Yes, Scordisia. How the hell does Scordisia have this low food? Okay, don't import this. Don't import this. Just import grain instead. Seems like an easy fix. Who else? Because keeping you guys. Our men in Augusta Taurinorum woke up to find a large mass of olives, unlike any ever seen before. The local priest declared the blessing of Minerva. Some say it's even a show of preference to the rest of the world. We're thankful for the blessing. I'm not spending this money. Because this is gonna happen. I knew it. Aternum doesn't have enough food. Yes, but that is a case of not enough grain. Syndica, Vidria, and Panadia Inferior. Alright, actually tightening the strings. Okay, well, I guess. I actually think what we're gonna do here next is, in the next episode, we are going to walk around the empire ensuring that, because a lot of provinces have food. There's a lot of them that are actually struggling, and we must make sure that we do not get hunger. And we will also need to look at the newly gained territories, because, you know, Rome won once again, and we achieved our goals, but at what cost? And Parthia is gonna come at us full strength very soon. So this is not something that we can take lightly. And how's the economy? 146%. Well, I'll take it. It's still okay. It's above 100 is still fine. So thank you very much. See you in the next one.